Hey guys, welcome to LawNcareMadeEasy.com. I'm Zach Stroud. Today I'm going to show you 5 plants that you need to have in your landscaping for the winter. It gives you a nice winter interest. The rain is gone and we're able to do a video, so stay tuned and I'm going to show you and talk all about them. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so welcome back. So the first plant I want to talk to you about is the Fatsia japonica. So this is an evergreen. Now it likes kind of partial shade. It will need shade in the afternoon, probably around 5 and beyond, especially in the summertime, because these leaves are very sensitive and they will burn, okay? But you can see, so now it's December 2nd and you can see how green it still is. And you can see it even starting, it has a small little bloom up here. So it has these little finger-like projections off the leaves, and it's a really nice, unique plant. And I really think it looks great in a lot of shaded areas. Now during the summer months, these will get a little bit darker, okay? And you'll have a little bit of glossiness on them. And these are gonna get around 8 feet tall, 8 feet wide. So if you have a space where you can really utilize this in a large area and then plant something in front of it, this is the plant to have. So this is the first one on my list. Let's go see number 2. Okay guys, so plant number 2 for your winter interest is, this is a gold mop cypress. As you can tell, it has this beautiful greenish, kind of yellowish look to it. This is great in the winter because this will really catch an eye, especially even from far off. So it's going to grow to about maybe 6-7 feet if you don't trim it. Easy to take care of. It's going to get about 5 feet, 6 feet wide as well. Fast grower. This is a really fast growing plant. It's really disease resistant, and as you can tell, there's not a lot you need to do to it because it has this natural growing habit to where it kind of just waterfalls over even from the top. I may cut these tops off, but even as it looks right now, it looks really nice. And especially in the landscaping, if you have something dark green around it during the winter, this is really going to stand out. So that's plant number 2. Okay guys, so this is number 3. This is a Camellia japonica, and you can tell that by the size of it. This is, when we first moved here, this tree is probably about 35 years old, 30 to 35 years old. Even when we moved here, I had to take a lot off the top, so it was probably reaching about 30 feet. But you can see all the blooms that are coming on right now, and it will just flourish with blooms up until probably the 1st of January. So we're gonna have petals all over the place, and also we got a second one over there that's blooming. So during the winter, camellias are great to have around. Some of them will bloom late fall, some will bloom during the winter, and then some will bloom right before spring. So just depending on which variety you choose. This one will bloom, as you can tell, at the end of fall, and it will continue to bloom all the way up until January. So these are great plants to have. Dark green foliage, easy to take care of, and they can live to 100 years old. So if you're looking for a plant or some type of tree to give you some privacy and also bloom, the camellia is the plant to have. Okay guys, so this is the evergreen number 4 that I wanted to show you. So this is called a holly, but it's a kind of a hybrid holly, and it's called a Liberty. So these started out in a 3-gallon, and this is probably about maybe about 3 years growth. This coming year will be the 3rd year. So you can see how fast they're growing. Now a lot of people would go with the Nellie Stevens type of holly, but I love the way these have the dark green and the serrated edges around the leaves, and just has a great color to it. This is the color year round as well. And these are the berries. They're kind of like an orangey. They're not really red. They're just kind of orangey looking. Birds love them, so you'll get some wildlife in here. But during the winter, when everything else looks kind of dead and dormant, still getting the nice color here with the dark green and some colorful berries in here. So again, this is called a Liberty holly. I get about 14 feet high. So if you have some space in your landscaping that you can use this is a great plant to have as well. And it takes full sun, so make sure you have a lot of sun for it. Okay. Okay guys, so this is the last one. This is plant number 5 that you should have in your landscaping for winter interest. This is called a Patty Fay Deodar Cedar. So you can see during the winter, the beautiful needles, beautiful blue needles that it has. And this, as you can tell, is getting pretty big. So give it some room to grow, especially if you can put it in the back of your landscaping bed and just plant in front of it. It's a great focal point. It loves full sun. Now it is going to get a good bit of height on it. You're probably going to get about 30 feet, 40 feet out of this before it kind of slows down. Now over a span of about 40, 50, 60 years, it may get a lot bigger than that. By that time, someone may change their mind and want to cut it down. This is a beautiful plant. If you give yourself some room in your landscaping beds, if you really have some room in your landscaping beds to put this in the back and then put some nice colors in front of it, especially during the summer, you'll have this in the background and the contrast of those plants will really just bounce off of this. But for the winter time, this is great. This is just a wonderful tree to have. The color of it is so unique, and it's just an all-around great plant. Disease resistant in my area. We're in zone 8, South Carolina. So really I've been planting these for a long time in my business, and I've never had anybody call me about any type of beetle, any type of any other fungus infections or anything. So in this area, zone 8, you're going to do just fine with these. Like I said, if you have room to plant one of these, this is a really nice tree to have, and it's going to give you a lot of color during the winter. Okay guys, so that is your 5 plants for your winter interest. During the times when everything else is dormant and you don't have a lot of color, these are great plants to have, and I think you're going to enjoy them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you on the next one.